What was originally known as Fort Valley High and Industrial School was created to promote the cause of mental and manual education in the state of Georgia during a time when education wasn't as easily accessible for black people, not only here in Middle Georgia, but across the country.
It was against the law to read at that, back at that time. This was really a brave movement at educating African Americans.
I don't think the 18 founders imagined that Fort Valley would be the safe haven that it is today.
It really gives you a sense of pride of just being black. It really make you look at yourself differently. It really forces you to just be great.
Some founders of the now Fort Valley State University, founded in 1895, were former slaves. Many of the first students also came from humble starts. Dr. Isaac Crumbly, who's been part of the FVSU family for 60 years, shares more.
They grew up on farms, basically plantations and all of that. So that's a very hard life. And so, looking at an education, looking at an institution, all of those things were big.
Those students molding the institution from the ground up.
The students also helped build some of the buildings.
People, in the late 30s, early 40s, when we had just become a college, trading cattle and livestock to pay their tuition.
In 1932, it was renamed to Fort Valley Normal School. In 1939, to the Fort Valley State College, and finally earning university status in 1996. Today, through a unique culture, the university continues to create opportunities for African Americans. That's according to past students like the National Alumni Association president.
I was able to serve as Student Government Association president. I represented the university in Washington, D.C., and I think it just goes back to putting society into the HBCU experience, right? Because we really didn't have the opportunity to run for elected official position.
Today's students finding their own reasons to further the legacy of historically black colleges and universities.
HBCU is really important in the black community. I feel like it's a way for us to stay connected to our ancestors. Even though we are smaller and we are located in Middle Georgia, we have so much to offer here.
According to the university website, FVSU is the top producer of African Americans with bachelor's degrees in agriculture and related sciences in Georgia. I'm Destin Howard, WPGA News, Macon.